The stream will be paused. And yep, I think we are back. Game they're playing pretty slow paced game because we are seeing that there are only pistols on the side of Nova DDs. On the other hand, FBH Alpha will be rocking the Spectre. Game Sense takes out Kane Main, so there's the opening for FBH Alpha. They made the entry inside the A, but someone is waiting over there for them. Not chat takes out Lucius, but will be traded off by Spider. So it's a 4v3 scenario, and the spike will be planted. So now this will be as a retake. 4v3 takes out Sasa. So this is turning out to be really great for Team Rover DD. Spider takes out 2 and 3. Game Sense takes out the last one, and yet another round going in the favor of Team FBH Alpha. What a beautiful play, coordinated gameplay shown there by FBH Alpha. They managed their calm. They were all low on the low on the side, but they still managed to take Rover DDs out of that scenario because they had the better weapon. So now they will be rocking with the previous round weapon, which is also known as now the bonus round for them. On the other hand, we are seeing full stacked up weaponry on Team Rover DDs. So this will be a good opportunity for FBH Alpha to make their lead, but on the other hand, it will be good opportunity for Grover DDs as well to make comeback and to minimize that 2-round lead they gave away. Sasa will take out Not Chat. They'll take up the opening, but Kane Main in the smoke, hiding like a spy, will take out Spider. Game Sense takes out 420 with that Chat ultimate. So it's a 3v4 scenario in the favor of FBH Alpha. They will plan the spike, and all of them will evacuate on A long to guard the side from the outside, with only Jet remaining in the side with his daggers out. As we see 3 players, all of them are stacked up on A heaven. Facito takes out Sasa, so it's a 3v3 scenario. Omen gets down. Facito will he able to take out Game Sense. Notmat takes out Lucius. Notmat takes out Game Sense, so it's a 1v3 scenario. Omen is all alone on A long. He will use his teleport to confuse them. He will spam it, but Kane Man takes out Poker, and it will be the first round going in the favor of Rover DDs. They will minimize the lead, and finally the weaponry they put their money on, they used all of their credits to get full weaponry in that round, paid the price, and I mean that was worth it because they got the round. 2 of them died on that round, so they won't be having the money to get the good weaponry. But on the other side, as it was a bonus round for FBS Alpha, they won't be having any money issues. They will be going for the full buy on their side with all the full armor and vandals and phantoms. As we are seeing, they are split towards mid and B sided attack. Facito will be guarding B with the cipher traps in place. He will place the smoke at the B entrance because he got some footsteps in the main. Spider will challenge the player Kane Main on the A shot. As we see, Game Sense is pushing really close towards that A shot. Game Sense will take out Kane Main with surprise. So this is the opening for them to enter the A side. Game Sense takes out Not Chat. Game Sense are already taken over all over the side A, so now they will be having the side, but will they able to pass? Yes, they will. Spider takes out Not Match, so it's a 2v5 scenario. Spike is not planted yet, but they will be planting it very easily because the site is under control by FBH Alpha, and it will be a 2v5 retake. Now it's the question whether they will try to retake it or will they try to save their weapon, because the money on Grover DDs is not looking so well. It's a 1-round lead after all, so wise decision here would be to save your weapon for the next round, and I think they will be doing that. They will be camping on the exits though to get any kind of exit kill in this scenario. But the question is, will they be able to success? Will they be able to do this or not? Because I don't think FBH Alpha will be allowing this. They will be exiting side step by step, finding the rest of the 2 players. Will Grover DDs finds any of the FBH Alpha to get their exit frags or not? Cypher and Reina way too close. Will they face each other? Reina pushing in. Sasa takes out 420 at the last second of the round. That was so unfortunate for 420. He was not risking at all. He had the chance to take out Sasa, but because of the very fact that there could be a backup behind Not Chad, there could be a backup behind Sasa, he didn't even try to peek that corner, but was taken out. Instead,
That goes there.
it was a sad luck for the side of 420 as he'll lose his weapon, and now Grover DDs will be forced for an eco round as they will be falling short of money to buy the full Vandals and Phantoms. We're seeing the score is 1-3 and FBH Alpha are feeling pretty confident in this stage because they have the lead both
There.
round-wise and money-wise. Starting really challenging middle. Not
Still
bad.
inside.
Facing there goes the smoke, so now they will be putting
Spectra.
all pressure on the mid. He will throw the spike back just to be sure that if he died, Teamsys takes out not Chad. The side was got, but the aggressive angle from Sasa will take out. This is falling all apart.
One enemy
for Grover
remaining.
DD. This is an eco round, not to be mind, but will he be able to take someone? No, Lucius denied that as well. So a flawless round coming in the favor of Team FBH Alpha. What a phenomenal play shown there by Sasa and GameSense. Both of them made a pincer attack on the side, deleting defenders left and right from the middle and from the main as well. The attack on this team is being flawless so far, just giving away with just one round from for over DDs, but rest of the 4 round they have showed a phenomenal gameplay, and yet again we are seeing on a full weaponry on them. But this time Grover DDs will be rocking with full weapons as well, with those armors and ability. GameSense yet again takes out Not Mad at B
Scanning
main.
ahead.
We're seeing success for GameSense all around the map. There is not a single fuse that he has lost yet. As we speak, Krasny Curse makes his play and will be taken out by Notchat. Kaneman takes out Sasa, so both of the enemy fragger for Team FBS Alpha has been taken down. But it's still a 3v3 scenario as we're seeing Notchat and Facito guarding the B side, but Cypher on the other hand, 420 is all alone on A. Will he be able to take it? Yes, he takes out Lucius.
The eyes are down.
Spider will trade it off, so now it's a 2v2 scenario where Omen from the FBH Alpha's team will
Spike
have his
planted.
ultimate to make a rotation. Reina will pop his ultimate to get as much as he can from this round. They're going for a two-way attack where Facito is trying to go to the door but seeks out that the door has been closed.
Last
He will
player
smoke
standing.
off the aim and Poker
One
takes out
enemy
not
remaining.
Chad. Facito takes out Poker, so now it's a 1v1 situation. Will fake out his TP, which will make Spider into a consideration that he must have been TPing somewhere, but the footstep has been the location. Will Facito make it through? And yes, he will make it through. Facito coming off with a clutch, and he will defuse the bomb to get, finally, after losing 3 rounds in a row, he will get 1 round in the favor of Grover DDs. The round did come into their favor, but the cost they gave for that round was pretty high because 4 of the members died from Grover DDs, and because they went for a full buy last round, this round they will still have some money issue. They will have to sacrifice or adjust some by giving away some of their abilities or maybe buying a small armor, but still a round is a round, as we are seeing 2 specters with light armor on Grover DDs. But yet again a full armor and weaponry on Team FBH Alpha. Team FBH
Scanning
Alpha
ahead.
has not faced any money issue yet in the game so far. Their money management and their round strategy for attacking is proving to be really good as of now. The score is 2-4. GameSense yet again takes out Notchat.
Sleep, brother.
GameSense did now what a phenomenal gameplay on him right now. He's able to take out every single time. He's providing that opening to enter an opening on the side for letting his teammate to get an entry on the side. And now as you're seeing FBS Alpha takes control all over the side. 420 will take out Poker but will be traded off by Sasa.
One enemy remaining.
Scenario GameSense just take out Facito. There we go. Not Mad with his ultimate. Will he be able to perform their ultimate? That's the question. It was the RPG, but Sasa denies Not Mad. So the showstopper won't be able to stop any show, but will make Not Mad fall instead. So a round coming in the favor of FBH Alpha. Both teams trying really hard. Early round advantage in the first half. We have to see which team will be able to which team will be able to be do that at the first half, because right now we are seeing a dominant performance by FBH Alpha. Grovity are giving them competition because both of the team are equally matched skill wise. We have to see which team gets the upper hand on the team coordination, as we're seeing all of the attackers are stacked up on a game sense, yet proceeding step by step to get that early pick, which he is able to get every time. Game sense will enter the heaven and check out the help for cheeky corner. There goes Nova ultimate, will stop the plant for a tick. Takes out Spider. Sasa will trade it off. Sasa takes out another one. 2k for Sasa, 3k for Sasa. Game sense is spamming from the hell and damaging Main a lot. That's a lot of damage done already. The two of the members from FBS Alpha are low on the other hand. Sova is real low, but will manage to take out Sasa on the other hand. Not mad. Oh, all of them are real low. This will be an ego round for Grover DIDIS, but they have managed to take two of the people from FBS Alpha. The bomb is ticking away, and I don't think there is enough time remaining for Kanewain to do any kind of monkey business, but he will try to rush in the side to get any kind of exit frags if he can. Will he be able to manage or not? He will take Jet with him because Game Sense won't be able to exit the site at time. But a round going in the favor of FBH Alpha, and I think FBH Alpha would be really happy with that. Was an eco round indeed for Grover DIDIS. But now when they have full, because each time we are seeing Grover DIDIS does the echo, and then after that they manage to take out the round, but they lose the round proceeding, so that forcing them to go yet another echo. If this cycle continues, I think this will favor FBH Alpha a lot. Looking away the draft for both of the teams, even in the defending side, I think FBH Alpha would be favored because of that Killjoy pick, but Cycle can do wonders as well. Game Sense yet again takes out not Chad and gives his team that opening. Attackers Killjoy will plant the lockdown, which will force the defenders to get out of the side. Kaneman just takes out Lucius, but it will be a trade for Not Mad. One player detained. Kaneman, he has been detained. The information, however, attackers don't have the information that whether he has the backup or not. He will be having just 33 HP to live with. It's a 3v4 scenario, but the thing is, all of the attackers are stacked up on side except Game Sense. Game Sense with that magical position with the 30 HP. He is lurking around to get the attackers, get the defenders off guard. Tito takes out Sasa with that slam, and the information provided by the shock recon dart for Spider in Game Sense will finish that up, and 2-7 is the score. Round going in the favor of FBH Alpha.
Can I get this?
So far, what a performance by FBH Alpha, cause they have been flawless in this attackers half, especially Game Sense. Each and every time, whenever he is speaking to any angle, he is winning the duel and providing his team that man advantage as well as the entry to the site. He is proving to be a great asset for FBH Alpha, as we are seeing he is already on 16 kills on 9 rounds on the half. We're seeing Spider will slowly make his way on the high mid as Game Sense, yet another passive aggressive push by Game Sense. Will he be able to manage? He will encounter a Cypher Wire though, which will give 420 the information that there's a push, but still he manages to take out 420. That's unfortunate, even though the wire was there, but the information was there. He wasn't able to win the duel against Game Sense. Sasa just takes out a Cito, so now it's a 3v5 scenario where Spike will be planted on site A, not yet making his way into site, but he will be taken out by Sasa. What an aggressive play!
Last player standing.
Sasa just committed murder and got out of it. It's all up to Not Mad, but won't be for long as Poker finishes off. And another round going in the favor of FBH Alpha. What a dominant performance by them. It's a 2-hit score already. 6 round lead. Just 2 rounds to go for this half. As we all know, Ascent is the defender side and map, and with a Killjoy on their side, they are feeling pretty confident on this game that with a 6-round lead, they are already in a really good position, because even if they lose these upcoming 2 rounds, they will be on a 8-4 score with a 4-round lead. And with the defending last game, I think they are pretty confident. But Grover DIDIS, they'll have to change their strategies a bit, because the defending strategies has not been working so far. The game, we are seeing a phenomenal performance like game sense, but this time Sasa will be pushing through that 8-shot location. Will he be able to know? Pasito takes out Sasa, will be traded off by Poker. So it's a 4v4 scenario. Game sense is trying to make his entry, but the wire will let Cypher, Mr. 420, know the location of game sense, if there is someone coming under game sense. 420 in a very
One
good
enemy
position.
remaining.
420 takes out Poker, but will be traded out by game sense. So it's a 1v3 scenario in the advantage of
Spike
FBH
planted.
Alpha. Not Chad. Will he be able to do the impossible? All eyes on not Chad now. Spider will hide under heaven, but the location for Not Chad will be revealed. There comes the wall bang, there comes the peak, and Spider takes out Not Chad to give this round to FBH Alpha as well. 2-9
Last
is
round
the
before the
score.
switch.
And there we go, last round for the half. And it's already looking too grim for Team Grover DIDIS, as FBH Alpha are performing phenomenally in this attacking phase. We have seen many of the comebacks in the previous round of this tournament as well. We have seen a 10-2 comeback, so I won't be surprised if Grover DIDIS manages to pull this off as well, because we know they got the caliber. We have seen them 2 games, and I'm pretty convinced with their skill. Though both of the teams over here are equally skilled. So game sense, yet another entry, but will be traded up by Not Chat quickly. Sasa just does take out Not Matt, so this will give the advantage to FBH Alpha. Manpower wise, there are 3 ultimates ready on the side of FBH Alpha and 3 on the side of Grover DIDIS as well. Pasito takes out Sasa, so it's a 3v3 scenario now. There goes the Reina ultimate from the side of FBH Alpha. Remember, this is the last round, so after this, ultimate points will be resetting as well. So this is the round where all of the players will be looking to use their ultimates. As we see Sova on the side of Lucius, we have seen him doing wonder on this Sova, and he will be saving his ultimate for that post-plant scenario where he is pretty confident to save the spike even way off from the side. There goes the Omen ultimate to scout of the side. He will get back, letting them know that 420 is hiding behind the box. Owldrone will take out the Cypher wire. There goes the counter Owldrone.
One enemy remaining.
Pasito takes out Spider and Lucius. So now it's all up to focus to do wonders, but unfortunately he will be taken out. What a performance by Grover DIDIS. They managed to pull an impossible round, I must say, because if the spike would have been planted, it would have been impossible for Grover DIDIS to defend it because of that shock dart lineup and the Sova ultimate. But what a beautiful round. They managed to take both them out. An exceptional play from Pasito, taking both of the attackers down in a row. That will give them a breathing space. It's a 3-9 score, and now the side will be switched. So Grover DIDIS will be switched on to attacking. On the other hand, FBH Alpha will be switched on to defending, as we are seeing 2 ghosts and 2 frenzies on the side of FBH Alpha, as we are seeing 4 double set of ghosts on the side of Grover DIDIS. Both of the teams, Spider and Pasito, have bought light armors each, as we are seeing Grover DIDIS has been split all across the map. They are looking for an opening to get into the side, but FBH Alpha will not be giving them yet so far. Lucius with his recon dart ready will send it off into the middle. Will reveal nothing, but still will give them the location. Not Chat takes out Game Sense. A beautiful headshot right between the eyes. Not Matt takes out Sasa 30. 420 takes out Poker, so this is getting really good for Grover DIDIS. FBH Alpha is falling apart in this second half's pistol round.
One enemy remaining.
Scenario, which is a 1v5 scenario, as Nomad takes out Lucius. The location of Killjoy is unknown, but Spider making his way all the way through A. Shot will be spotted by Not Chad, and yet another beautiful headshot from Not Chad will make this a flawless round, and Grover DIDIS with a victory on that pistol round will now have the breathing space in this game. Finally, they are looking pretty good because the last half they were not looking that they were having a good day or their A game, because we have seen Grover DIDIS perform really better than what we saw in this game so far. But that pistol round showed us what really Grover DIDIS are, as you're seeing all of the 4-5 Spectre buys on Grover DIDIS. On the other side, there will be a wise eco on FBS Alpha because they lost the first round, so this round is very crucial for Grover DIDIS because they will be having an advantage on the weaponry, but will they be able to capitalize it? There goes the Notmad jump. What a beautiful play by Notmad, using that double satchel to getting instantly into the house to take out Jet by surprise, and yet another good headshot by Notmad takes out Lucius in the market. Poker with extremely low HP will be taken out by grenade. That's so unfortunate. Not Chad will finish off, and the rest of the 2-3K coming in for Notmad, and another flawless round for Grover DIDIS. The comeback story is turning out to be the Cinderella story here for Grover DIDIS, as miracles after miracles are happening. They needed to win the pistol round for their comeback. They did that. They needed to win the Spectre round to win for the comeback, and they even won that. And now it will be the bonus round as we speak, because they will be having weapons from the previous round, but we are seeing a full stack upgraded weapons on the side of FPH Alpha. So this round is a bonus round for Grover DIDIS, but they will be forced to win this because they are still 4 rounds behind. On the other hand, FPH Alpha are now feeling very confident because they have the full weapon and full armors on them.
Swarm grenade.
Killjoy will be sending out that swarm grenade. Nomad takes out Game Sense. He was the only one who bought a Phantom in this round, and that will be paid off as he got the opening on the side. They will be making their way into the A shot, but the mass rotation from defenders are really good. Paranoia from Omen. Sasa takes out Not Chad. Poker takes out 420. Nomad just take out Sasa, but it's a 3v3 scenario with Poker in a really good position. Will spot out.
One enemy
Man
remaining.
spots out Poker first. Spider will be trading him, and FPS takes out Pasito. So the round finally coming in the favor of FBH Alpha in the second round. First round for the second half. Now with the good weapons, as I told, they were feeling confident, and they regrouped their strategies, regrouped their tactics, and they are back with another victory on the round. So now the score will be 5-10, giving the advantage over to FBH Alpha. Weaponry wise, not so good because 2 of the people died at the last round, so they will be forced to buy Spectres in this round, but they are feeling pretty confident because they got the 5-round lead. As you're seeing a full stacked weaponry on Team Grover DIDIS. There goes the double shock dart combo, but one of them will not be able to make any kind of connection. Poker takes out Not Chad. So this is great opening from FBS Alpha. There goes the spam for the middle. Shock dart in the middle, revealing Poker's position. As we are seeing Grover, these are all stacked up on middle. The shock dart will connect to Spider, but won't be doing the lethal damage. As we are seeing Lucius making his way in the middle as well. Kaneman takes out Sasha, but they have no idea where Game Sense is. Game Sense is really holding a clutch position now. Will he push? Will he push? He will take down Kaneman, find him off guard. But Pasito is already
one enemy remaining.
Takes out 420.
Spike down A.
There goes the double satchel, but this dodged by Updraft. Hola, hallelujah, holy shit. That was so good. That was so good. Even Pasito from the defending side said wow, because that was a wow-worthy play. Game Sense dodged Ray's ultimate with an updraft. What a reflex. What a reflex by Game Sense. We have seen Game Sense popping off ahead, making entries, making his way through all this attacker phase, but even in this defender phase, he is just on a roll now. He's having the time of his life with 21 kills on the board. He is not afraid of anyone. Poker takes out Not Chad. Yet another kill from GameSense. Sasa also takes out Kaneman. So now it's a 2v5 scenario in the favor of FBH Alpha. FBH Alpha will be getting on match point if they win this round, and they are looking pretty confident for this one because they have a 3-man advantage.
One enemy remaining.
Over Grover DD. Sasa will take out Casino. So now it's a 1v5 scenario with a location for 420 will be revealed after this free fire. 420 will be taken out by Lucius, and defenders will get this point, making FBH Alpha on the match point. What a beautiful performance by GameSense. He is just popping off head. He is feeling confident, having the day of his life. There is no counter. No one, I think no one has won 1v1 duel from GameSense. Anytime there's a rush coming in, he manages to take at least one or two with him.
The unknown.
Really good performance by Grover DDs as well, but falling short by some rounds. They will not be able to make this. Still hopes up because we are seeing a mass push from Grover DDs. GameSense takes out Notchat, but will be traded out by Casino. Sasa takes out Casino now. It's a 3v3 scenario, but the HPs on Grover DDs are very low. Still, they manage to take out both of the attackers. It's a 2v3 scenario in the favor of Grover DDs now. Not mad. Will be holding his health position. On the other hand, you're seeing an extreme pressure on that heaven because they know both of the location, both defenders' location. Lucius just take out Not Mad. To a wall bank poker take on 420. Is it all over? And yes, it is all over. This will give them the victory for this map. They will be fooling around because they're pretty confident. They will be using a spike. So FBH Alpha will be taking away this match, making their spot at the semi-finals confirmed. What a performance by FBH
Defenders
Alpha.
win.
Hats off to GameSense for that extreme jet gameplay where he dominated the whole map. Not even the first half, but in the second half as well. Beautiful plays coming from him, dodging his ultimate and doing wonders. As our first game comes to an end, we will be back after a short break where we'll be having a second matchup at 7 p.m. So please be tuned. We'll be back after a short break. See you on the other side. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our quarterfinals for the 11th edition of RaptorX eSports Presents Valorant Tournament 2021. We are having yet another beautiful quarterfinals over here between the meme team and versus the meme team versus Extreme Officials. We are having the meme team defending with a lineup of Sage, Raze, Reyna, Jet, and Omen. So we are looking at an aggressive three duelist lineup from the meme team, and on the other side we are seeing Extreme Officials on the attack with Jet, Sova, Reyna, Sage, and Omen. So a well-around team with two duelists, one Sentinel, one controller, and an initiator. As we are seeing, all of the attackers are scattered around towards B side. They might be thinking of an attack on B. As we see, defenders will be stacked up on mid, so a triple mid guard from attackers as they rotate back to their sites. The round starts. All the team members of team Extreme Officials making their way towards that B. We are seeing Ridhe at an aggressive position on that. Jet will take out
Spike down B.
RWD, so now it's a man advantage and will get out by using the tailwind. Recon dart will reveal the position. June just takes out Ridhe with a wall bang. Rival pushing towards Gorbis takes out Pirate Boy.
One enemy
and
remaining.
Vedant will take out June as well. It's a triple kill on Gorbits. Meme team pushing forward with only Reyna left on the side of Team Extreme Official will be spotted. And Prince will try to make an escape. He does have the spike, but will he able to escape? It takes out Frax, takes out Gorbit as well. The double kill for Prince. This might be possible, but Dragoza nullifying that double kill and makes a round in favor of the meme team. Winning the pistol round. Meme team will be going with that buy on their hand with Spectres and a judge. We are looking at judge on Sting X, so this would be interesting to watch as we're seeing eco from the side of Team Extreme Officials. We did saw some really good play from Prince taking that 2 kills at the first round, but a well managed round by the meme team, and they took it off with a good start. We're seeing an aggressive approach from the meme team. BJ does take out Extreme. Prince Pirate was taken on by rival. This is going really
One
well
enemy
for
remaining.
Team.
Spike down
Team
A.
Gorbis does take out 2 of this guy, and rest of them will be taken out by Dragoza. A flawless round, and what an aggressive play by the meme team. They just pushed heads and shoulders up towards the A side. Unfortunate for Team Extreme Officials, they were all stacked up outside A, which led to their demise. But that was an eco. I must remind my audience that was an eco from Extreme Officials, so now they will be on full weapon and armor. On the other hand, this will be a bonus round for the meme team, because they will be using the weapons from the previous round. So the previous round pushed work because of the lack of weapons, but will they be pushing this round as well? That will be the question. As we are seeing, the defenders are scattered through the map. On the other hand, we'll see the stream
Spike
will be
down,
paused for a
attacker
while.
spawned.
Might be a technical issue.
One enemy remaining.
As we are back, and the round is almost over, as we are seeing only one man left behind for Extreme Official. June does takes out Gorbit, so it's a 1v3 scenario. He does have a Vandal situation, does takes out Dragoza as well. So it's a 1v2 now with 72 HP. Completely doable, but rival makes it off for June and will take another round in the favor of the meme team. So it's a 3-round lead now. That was a buy, and that was a bonus round. Let me remind you that was a bonus round for the meme team, and now they will be having the weapons as well. They won the bonus round, and unfortunately that round was a full buy for Extreme Officials. So might be they will be going for Spectres or a low buy, and yes indeed they will be going for some Buckies and Spectres. We might see an odd push from the attackers at the middle of the map. Will this be successful? Ridhe does take out Pirate Boy. From June takes out Gorbis and rival.
Spike down mid.
Reloading with just 49 HP left. He will be proceeding towards the side, but look what happened at the middle. All of his team has been fallen, so he is all alone on the map. will take out Sting. That's a 3K, but Dragoza nullifies it, and June is taken out. Defenders won yet another round, and it's a 4-0 lead for the meme team. Gorbets, Dragoza, and Ride popping off at the start. This start of the game with 6-5-5 with their kill score respectively. We are seeing June trying really hard, but the coordination is not up to the mark, and meme team taking every round just by an inch. They will be having weapon for this round, as we seeing yet again a judge on StingX. So this might be a bit odd. Really aggressive positioning will take out. Not take out two yet, but will take out now. That
Spike
from
down
will
B.
take out 3 of them. RWD does manage to
One
take out
enemy
2 of them,
remaining.
but Gorbis from the back will take out Vedant. So it's now all RWD. Will he able to do the wonders? No. StingX coming with that judge will take out RWD, and yet another round going in the favor of the meme team. Meme team not backing off even for an inch. They are going full aggro on extreme officials, as we are seeing an aggressive position again and again each round from that Jet. Ride is really feeling himself really confident, because this 5-round lead is giving them all the credits they need for the good weaponry, the mental confidence they need to pull that
Get out of my way!
victory off to make their space onto the semi-finals. I must remind everyone yet again that the semi-finals will be best of 3, so every team will try to make their way to get that relaxation point, because best of 1 might sound good viewing wise, but it sounds exhausting when it's from the player's perspective, as we see D-Day versus Pirate Boy. A battle that
Spike
will be won by
down A.
Gorbis making his way, giving back up to his fellow teammate Ride. As we see
One
rival
enemy remaining.
was the FK at the start, but now will be returning to the game. RWD does manage to take off 2 of them, but Ride finishes off from the back, and defenders winning yet another round. So 6th round in a row for the meme team, and now they are in a 6-round lead already. The 6th round left in the half. I think this might be a one-sided game. I'm not sure. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I'm still confident with the way extreme officials are playing. Meme team are looking really devastated, but I think extreme officials need to change their strategy. They have to come up with something else which might work against this aggressive gameplay from the meme team. Because look at StingX. He's already on the enemy lines with the judge. That too will be punished by Prince, though. This time RWD does take out rival, and Gorbets will be taken out by the Jet. So now it's a
revealing area
scenario in the favor of extreme officials. Takes out 2 of them, will be fitted off by RWD, but the damage has been done. It's a 2v2 scenario. Gorbets will be revived. One addition for RWD, and Gorbets does takes out RWD. So that revive proving out to be the clutch in this round, as it's already a 1v2 scenario where they have the position of the spikes. So Reina from the extreme officials, Prince will make his way all over from A, but this was Dragoza AFK at that point? I'm not sure, but he was looking at an off angle towards the ground. Prince won't be able to capitalize that, as Gorbis takes out Prince, and yet another round going in the favor of the meme team. It's a 7-0, 7-round lead for them this early at the half. There's still 5 rounds to go in this half. We have to see whether Extreme Official will manage to get some from this half or not, because their lineup is kind of good at defending, but look at the lineup from the meme team. They got 3 duelists in them. They are going full aggro. Their plan is working out to do really well, because they picked that they will be doing full aggro, and it's working out really well. Vedant will take out 3 days. StingX will be taken out by RWD. Gorbets will trade out RWD, and with good for June takes out Prince as well. June takes out Gorbets, but is left only with 5 HP. Pirate Boy
1 enemy remaining.
guarding that a side entrance at the top. June does manage to take out Dragoza as well, so it's a 1v2 scenario in the favor of Extreme Official. And finally, Extreme Officials making their account open for this half, making their first round victory for this half, a 7-1 score. The lead is now of 6 halves, still 4 rounds to go. If they manage to take this 4 halves, they might be able to come back in this game, this half, cause their draft is pretty good for defending. On the other side, the meme team's draft is pretty good for attacking, we are saying, but so it will be a good show to watch on the other half. But for this half, we have to see whether the Extreme Officials will be able to take this lead back to their favor or not. As we see, Dragoza yet, so my bad, StringX yet again pushing with that judge, but will be faced with his own medicine. Prince will take him out with the judge. RWD takes out Rival, so it's a 3v4 scenario in favor of Extreme Officials. Ridhe does manage to take out Vedant with that aggressive angle. Gorbis yet again pushing to that low rope. We'll figure out that there is a bunch of enemies over there and we'll back off. There we go, another aggressive angle from Ridhe will be punished for that by Pirate Boy.
Remaining.
But Pirate Boy
Spike
will be
down,
traded off by
attacker
Dragoza,
spawn.
so it's a 1v2 scenario in the favor of the meme team now, as only Prince has left from the Extreme Officials. He is deep down in the enemy lines,
Out of
but will
charges.
he be able to manage to clutch this round?
Last player standing.
Gorbit pushing it through, but Gorbits will be taken out. It's a 1v1. Dragoza versus Prince will prevail. We have to see. Prince is the answer, as Prince clutching the round off. Team Extreme Officials, it's a 7-2 score now, 3 rounds to go. We might call that as a warm-up or something, cause at the first 7th round, Extreme Officials are not looking up to their game, but the last 2 rounds we are seeing who Extreme Officials really are, cause the last 2 rounds they showed the clutches are coming in, the frags are coming in. Now they are feeling pretty confident. They have the weapons, they have the money in their bank. As we're seeing an extra judge bot by Prince. There we go. StingX with the showstopper ultimate will manage. This does manage to take out Prince, so that's a heavy duty on him, because not only he bought a judge, but he bought a Vandal for that backup as well. So that would be a huge punish on his economy, as we are seeing a 3v2 scenario in the favor of Extreme Officials here.
Get out of my way!
Now Vedant making his way all over to side B. DJ will be holding that aggressive, passive aggressive angle. June with his knives out. That manages to figure out Ridhe, but Ridhe takes out Vedant and June both. So good for 2. Ridhe now make this advantage in the favor of his team. It's a 1v2 scenario in the favor of the meme team. Pirate Boy with the operator won't be able to do much, as Rival takes him off, and another round going in the favor of the meme team. It will be a 8-2 score now. 2 rounds to go for this half. The money on both the teams will be looking somewhat good. I think, yeah, the money will not be looking that good on the side of Team Extreme Officials, because of that double buy from Reina, and she didn't even got the kill, so that was a bit punishing from her side. The tactic was right to get a kill from Judge and then back off and get a Vandal, but that play didn't work out that well, as StingX was ready with his ultimate showstopper. We'll be seeing Dragoza will be walling off that entrance from the tunnel. The kitchen is blocked away. An aggressive push by Gorbis taking out June with the Spectre. Vedant just takes out StingX. Dragoza takes out RWD. It's a massacre going around all on side of the map. We're seeing Dragoza taking off Vedant as well. So now it's a 2v4 scenario in the favor of not only 2v4 now, because the round has been won by
last round in
the
the
meme
half.
team as I speak. The round is going pretty fast because the aggression from the meme team is not worth of, like, cannot be measured. They are going full aggro even on this defense. I'm so eager to see how they will work on the attacker side, because they have a triple Eunice lineup which is supposed to be working great on attacking, but they're making it work even against a defending lineup, so we are worth show to watch as we're seeing 3 of the ultimates ready on the meme team. StingX will get held a bit low. Prince just takes out Gorbit, will dismiss himself, and there goes the free fire. Dragoza and will be taken out in the smoke as Vedant kept firing that hollow smoke and will take out Dragoza. So it's a 3v5 scenario in the favor of Extreme officials. Bide with his knives off, checking off the B site, will be clearing it off. But look at the position from Prince. He is ready to take out anyone who peeks in into that tunnel. And with that wall over there, it will provide him a great cover as the wall goes off. He will be pushing it hard. Oh my god, Bide will not spawn Prince, will not spot Prince. So this is a good opportunity for Prince to take someone out.
One enemy
will
remaining.
he be able to? He just takes out Bide, but will be traded out straight away from Rival. So it's a 1v3 scenario. The damage has been done by Prince. Rival is all blinded off. Spike will be planted by Extreme officials. Round looking really good for Extreme officials, and RWD with the jump in bucky shots will get Rivals. So now it's a 9-3 score. The half goes in the favor of the meme team, but some of the rounds, like 3 rounds, is won by Extreme officials. They would be happy with that lineup because their lineup was not that good for attacking, and now they are at their comfortable position because their lineup is more of a defensive lineup with Sova, Omen, and a sentinel like Sage. But mind you guys, the meme team is having 3 duelists on their side, so attacking is also their comfort. So both the team are now playing on their comfortable sides. It will be a good show to watch as we are seeing a 6-round lead on the meme team. Will the Extreme official make a comeback on this defensive half, as we're seeing most of the meme team are making their way into the A side, as we are seeing an aggressive satchel from StingX. Will just manages to take out Prince, but will be traded out by RWD. Ride takes out June, Dragoza takes out RWD. Vedant manages to take Ride. It's a 3v1 situation. Pirate Boy is left all alone and will be taken out by Dragoza. And as we were talking about that 3 duelist lineup, the aggression from that lineup is proving to be disastrous for Team Extreme officials because they are not managing to cover it up from any side. The round even ended for less than 20 seconds, and now we are seeing a 10-3 score, a 7-round advantage, a 7-round lead for the meme team. As we're seeing a full buy on meme team with the specters and judges all around, but let's see whether Extreme officials are going for the weapon or not. They are all stacked up on A. So this, if the meme team decides to go towards the A, might cause trouble. But look at Rival. He was the lurker with the spike, but still manages to take out 2 of the people and manages to escape from that 5-man push alive. And now he'll be having spike. He does figure out that there is a 5-man stack on A. Now look at the position from StingX. He is just ready to take anyone out who is rotating. Hobbits takes out RWD, and now it's falling all apart from Extreme officials. It's a 1v5 for Vedant, but he is left all alone from his team. He does take out Gorbit. Good for 1. Will he be able to take out more of them or not? That's the question, because it's not 1, it's not 2, but 4 people running towards him with his knives out. Will he be knifed? Oh no, poor Vedant. Will be knifed as 4 of the people from the meme team charged towards Vedant like a bunch of bulls charging against the bullfighter. This is going way off for Extreme officials. I mean, the meme team living up to their name, naming up the game a little bit to make a stream watch worthy. That's pretty good from their side, but the dominance by them showed on this map is really comment worthy, because their 3 duelist lineup at the start, it was looking a bit odd because that type of aggression might not work sometime, but this time look at StingX. He's just satcheling into the site, taking out 1 people, getting traded, but he's doing damage. As we're seeing a 2v3 scenario, Dragoza takes out Vedant, so a 2v3 scenario for the Extreme June in a very good position. Will take out Dragoza. So now it's a 2v2 lineup, but June is really
One
low.
enemy remaining.
Pirate Boy takes out
Right
Gorbit,
here.
so it's a 1v2 scenario. Really low with that Odin. He will
Standing
be
ahead.
spamming towards the bomb. There goes
There
the
they
recon
are.
dart.
Last player
That will
standing.
reveal Fride, and he will
Thanks.
be taken out by Pirate Boy. So the half defuse would have been done. And
failed.
finally a
Nothing.
round coming in the favor of Extreme Official trying to redeem themselves after that butcher for their Omen, where 4 guys rushed on him with a knife. They will try to get that round. Still a long journey ahead of them, but the form on them is looking really good. The weapons not so good. On the other hand, they will be going with some marshals and specters on their hand. RWD with
Need
his
a drop,
classic
thanks.
Bucky. On the other hand, the meme team are feeling pretty confident because they have
Standing
the
ahead.
weapons. They are feeling in a good mood, as we're seeing starting towards that B side. June does manage to take out Gorbit, but will be traded off by June. Nobody spots Prince. They are charging right straight into the side. No one even checks the yellow.
Spike planted.
And look
One
at
enemy
Prince
remaining.
spraying away that Odin, manages to take out 2 of them. It's a 3v1 scenario in the favor of Extreme Official rival.
Cover going out.
Here, rival so far will be spotted by Vedan as rival jumps for the classic shot, but will be taken out by Prince. Prince coming out with a 3k using that Odin spam, and now it's another round going in the favor of Extreme Officials. Extreme Officials looking really good following that aggressive gameplay from the meme team, managing to stop that while letting them take the side and then working on the retake as their team is good for. As you're seeing, 3 ultimates ready on both the sides. 11-5 is the score. The meme team is 2 rounds away for taking this match. On the other hand, the Extreme Officials still need 7 rounds to even tie up this game point for themselves.
Revealing
Pirate
area.
Boy sending in the recon dart. Dragoza does text June. So it's an early man advantage in the favor of the meme team. They're rotating,
Last
but
player standing.
Sting takes out Vedan. 3-day takes out RWD. Sting X yet again with a double kill. Takes out Pirate Boy, ends the
Match
round, and
point.
there goes match point for the meme team. 1 round away from the semi-finals. And unfortunately, despite good efforts from Extreme Official, despite the great Bucky plays from RWD, Extreme Official will be falling around for 7 rounds, and now they are on the match point.
Claw through them.
They are against a match point, so even 1 round, even if they give one
Get out
one
of my
round,
way.
they will be out of the tournament. They will be trying hard, as we'll be seeing an operator on June, so this might work. But unfortunately, all of the team will be rotating towards that section where there is less, which is less guarded as of now. Ride does takes out Pirate Boy, so now all of the meme team are charging aggressively towards the defender.
You will
Spike
Spike down
not
A.
planted yet. Does
We
takes
tend to-
out rival.
One enemy remaining.
RWD takes out Dragoza and Sting X, so now it's a 3k for RWD. It's a 1v3 scenario. RWD revives Prim, so it's a 2v1 scenario for Gorbis. Will he be able to do the wonder? Takes out 2 of them. With the
One enemy remaining.
Gorbis takes out June as well, so it's a 3k for Gorbis now. A 1v1
I have the
scenario.
spike.
Gorbis versus Vedan. What will be the outcome of this round, as just this round is needed. Only 1 round is needed for the meme team to take the game away. On the other hand,
30
for
seconds
Vedan,
left.
this round is do or die. Vedan will take Gorbits out. Extreme Official still in the fight. Saves up that off. 12-6 is the score. Extreme Official not giving up that easily. They takes up that round. And now they will be looking good on the money, so they will be having weapons as well. On the other hand, we are seeing the meme team, Sting X, still going with that Judge, classic Judge. He's been rocking that Judge for the whole game now, double satcheling up. having 3 duelists in your lineup does give freedom to one of your duelists to just rush in, take one guy and die with him. And StingX, so far he's been so successful doing that job, but will be taken out by June.
Stealing sight.
June with that operator does manage to take out StingX in the early of the round, but will they be able to capitalize on that as Ride takes out Beda? Prince just takes out Beda, but
down
taken
A.
out by Gorbis as well. Pirate Boy managed to take out Rival with that Hunter's Fury.
One
Look at
enemy
Ride,
remaining.
he is already into the enemy lines, taking out RWD. Gorbis takes out June, so it's a 1v2 scenario for Pirate Boy, and he won't
Attackers
be able
win.
to survive that as Ride gets 3k and the meme team wraps up the score by a 13-6. Dominant performance by them and really aggressive show here. Meme team will be proceeding towards the semis, which we'll be seeing them tomorrow. A really good match. We'll be seeing you guys after a short break. We'll be back with yet another matchup for the quarterfinal. Stay tuned and see you after a short break. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the quarterfinals of the 11th edition of RaptorX eSports Presents Valorant Tournament 2021. Here we have a third matchup of the day, Team Silvers versus Team High on Life. We'll be seeing High on Life defending in the first half. On the other hand, Team Silvers will be defending. Draft-wise, we are seeing a Sova, Sage, Raze, Estra, and a Breach on the sides of High on Life, and on the side of Silver, we'll be seeing Omen, Jet, Reyna, Sova, and a Sage. So a very traditional and classic lineup from Team Silvers. On the other hand, a very interesting Estra pick from Team High on Life, accompanied by a double initiator lineup with that Sova and Breach. With only one duelist on their lineup, so we'll be seeing Breach playing as a semi-duelist slash initiator role over here on the side of High on Life. Let's see what they have in their mind, because we will be seeing Team Silver stacked up on A side. We'll be seeing a full force attack that, and then the round goes off. DIDIS is ready with his smoke blinking, moving forward, will dodge that ray from the recon dart, so they won't know they are here. Dino will spot
Out of
blinking
charges.
long in the A long. Now Estra will pop up his smoke. Bunny enters the side. Blinking will get hope. So now it's a man advantage on Silver. Silvers will be planting the spike onto the A side, and it's a retake, 4v5 retake from Team High on Life now. Dino is low and will be holding off that heaven position. Dino will take out Prophet, so the man advantage has been disabled now. Raze and Breach will be on the other side of the wall. Dino jumping
One
off and
enemy
will take out
remaining.
blinking as well. Dino good for 3, good for 4. He's still alive, is on the ace on the first round. Kartik will deny that ace as he takes out the last man standing extra and will take the round in his favor, because Spike will be defused. High on Life winning that pistol round will put the first point on the score. 1-0 is the score now. They will be going for a full buy with Martial Inspectors on their hand, accompanied by a light shield. On the other hand, we'll be seeing Silvers with the eco, just a host buy on DIDIS. And now we have seen both team trying their way hard, because this is the one best of one. The winner of this will be proceeding towards the semi-finals. On the other hand, the loser of this team will be going home. So everything is on the line for both of the team. As we are seeing, Silvers are stacked up, scattered around that B side of the map. Sage will go and collect the spike. Blinking is waiting for his opportunity to peek from the middle, but Agent AK will be holding that spot pretty confidently. He will spot someone. Kartik and Zero holding that crossfire. He will be spotted because of that rebirth location. Kartik just takes out Prophet, but will be traded out by AK Extra. So it's a 4v4 now, but no one is on the site. Hope controlling the site way too well. Agent AK
One
takes out
enemy
DIDIS
remaining.
and takes out Blinking, will take out Bunny as well. So 3k for Agent AK
punishments on them.
as Zeno pushes through that B main smoke and takes out AK Extra as well. Another round going in the favor of High on Life. With that weapon advantage, High on Life totally capitalized that round and overpowered the push from Team Silvers. As a result of that, Eco will be seeing a full buy on Team Silvers now. They will be rocking the Vandals and the Shield with full abilities on them. On the other side, this round will be considered as a bonus round for Team High on Life, as they will be rocking the weapons from the previous round. So
Scanning ahead.
they won't be affecting their economy that much. AK Extra will be using that full, and Hope takes out AK Extra with that Marshall. Agent AK takes out Blinking, Zeno takes out Prophet. Things going bad for Team Silvers, as their buy round is proving to be a disaster, as High on Life are capitalizing really well on their bonus round. DIDIS will take out Agent AK, so it's a 2v3 scenario, but the health on DIDIS is not looking that good, as we are seeing defenders. High on Life has already in the position, the spike is under their position, so Silver will have to push to get the position of the spike. DIDIS takes out Dino,
One enemy remaining.
but will be traded out by Zeno, so it's a 1v2
Last player
scenario
standing.
with all the eyes on Bunny. Bunny does take out Hope, so it's a 1v2 scenario, but Zeno denies the clutch, and he will be taking the round off with the 3k. 3-round leads for High on Life. Another round goes into their favor. They will be looking good on money as well, because that was their bonus round, and it turned out to be real good
got
for
enough
them,
time to
as
go
now
into
they
the
will be
Astro
upgrading their weapon to the fullest. On the other end, we
Heading
are
to
seeing
the above.
Silvers with yet another potential eco or a
About
light
there.
buy, cause their money is not looking that good. They invested way too much on the
That'll
previous round. Zeno will be placing his orbs for the potential pull or compress or push or the smoke. There will be a smoke on A shot. Agent AK holding that aggressive Kirby spot for stopping any kind of push and hearing the footsteps or A long. As we are seeing a very slow round approach from Team Silvers, they bring it on their
Enemy
sheriffs.
killed.
Blinking does takes out Agent AK, so that's a good opening. He will be upgrading to that weapon. Money does takes out Karthik. Hope will be taking off Profit, so it's a 3v4 scenario in the favor of Silver. So Silver might be popping this round off, as we are seeing Jet pushing very aggressively. Hope with that
Spike
cheeky
down,
angle
mid.
takes out DIDIS. Take Extra does know his location, but he's still safe with 40 HP. Now he'll heal himself. The shock dart just touches him a bit, but the damage won't be lethal, as Dino TV takes out
One
Bunny as
enemy
well.
remaining.
Hopes takes out AK Extra as well. So now it's a 1v3 scenario against Blinking, who does have a Phantom with the 100 HP. But the accuracy from Dino TV will be overwhelming, and he does takes out Blinking to end this round into his team's favor. Han live with a 4-round lead. Minding that was an eco from the Silvers in the last round, so now they will be buying full weapons with the armor. So this round defines whether they will be coming back into this half or not, because the half has been dominated so far by High on Life with 4 rounds lead so far. Sova is ready
Going Astro,
with his recon dart, as we're seeing 3 players stacked up on
I'm
A,
pulling,
and
blasting
no
him.
one is on mid so far. Karthik takes out
Spike
Profit.
down
Karthik takes
A.
out Bunny. That aggressive play from High on Life paying so much. Here we go, another taken by Agent AK. But Extra DIDIS just managed to take out Agent AK, and Karthik will be taken out by Blinking. So it's a 2v3 scenario, but that aggressive play has done its damage. The mad advantage is to High on Life. The shock darts will be thrown off to do the chip
Last
damage.
player
But
standing.
Dino TV, he was not having his weapon out, takes out Blinking, and the backup given by Zeno will take out DIDIS as well. 5-0 lead for Team High on Life. Silvers struggling to get even a single round in this half so far. Even with full weapons, they're not able to take the round into their favors, because the aggression from High on Life is way too overwhelming.
Here.
We are seeing yet another potential
Here.
light buy from the Silvers. They will be going with that Spectre. It's armor with Spectre with some abilities as well. We are seeing a Marshal
Get
on
out of
them
my
as
way.
well. There goes the smoke in the middle from the DIDIS. That will block off the vision. There's a smoke at A shot as well. Block off Breach's vision, but still Karthik takes out Profit, and Agent AK takes out Blinking with that ability of his, and that would be disastrous for Team Silvers, as they are already 2 men down in the round, and they will be having a man disadvantage, as it's a 3v5 scenario with both Breach and Raze. His ultimate, though both of them got their ultimates ready. There goes the blind. AK Extra will be making his way into the A lobby. He'll throw up the shock dart, as they know that there is
One
someone
enemy
holding him
remaining.
behind, and just takes
Spike
out AK
down
Extra with his
A.
ultimate. Karthik popping his showstopper, stops the show. AK Extra got DIDIS. Will trade off
There.
the Breach. They have no idea that DIDIS is hiding there. Will take out Karthik as well, but will be traded off by Dino TV. 6-0 the score. And High on Life so far dominating in this half. They are on the 6th round lead. 6 rounds left in this half
Right
to go.
here.
The money on them is looking really well. But the money on the side of Silver is looking not so well, as they will be forced to go yet another small light
here.
buy or the Spectre buy. Instead we are seeing a full buy on them. Maybe
Right
without the
here.
armor. Can we see the scoreboard for the information regarding that? So there will be a full buy.
Without a star, I cannot. Satchel
Full
out.
buy on full weapons. This round will be an important round for both the team, but look at Karthik and Agent AK. Yet another aggressive push from them. Blinking just takes out Dino TV. But this aggressive push. Now will be punished by Blinking as Blinking takes out 3. Karthik does manages to take out money on the backlines, but what a play by Blinking over there. He will be taken out by Zeno, but 3-2 is the man advantage as is in the favor of Silvers. They will be planting the spike on B as all of them are there to guard the spike, but on the other hand, Zeno and Karthik are ready for the retake. They are moving slowly towards that B site. Zeno does have his ultimate ready. That cosmic divide may cause some issues from the side of Silvers to defend the spike. On the other hand, Prophet is ready with his slow orbs. He does have the info that there is someone on the CT spine. There goes the cosmic divide, dividing the site into 2. Now this might be a good opportunity for both the defenders to get into the site. Karthik takes out 1, takes out 2. But is there enough time?
One enemy remaining.
He will ping it twice, but Ik Extra is there for the save, clutches the round and gets the first victory for his team in the half. Extremely calm and patient game there by Ik Extra. He waited for his turn to get into the side. He gave them time to tick once, and then when there was no option but to defuse the spike, he capitalized that moment and takes the round for his team. It's a beautiful round, beautiful clutch there by Ik Extra, giving his team the first round. And we are seeing a full weaponry, but the thing to be watched is we are having 4 ultimate ready on the side of Silver, so this might be a good opportunity from their side to capitalize on this. On the other hand, there is a bridge ultimate ready from the side of High on Life. Karthik holding that aggressive angle yet again, Blinking challenging for that angle, but will be backing off for now, as we are seeing most of the Silvers moving their way slowly and slowly towards that B section. Hope will be challenging in the mid to Bunny, as we are seeing Blinking passively pushing towards that A short cubby. Although there are 2 most aggressive player in the game so far, Raze and Breach waiting with a crossfire in that position, but will Blinking be able to capitalize on this as Dino takes out Bunny? So that's a man advantage going in the favor, but Blinking will be taken out by Karthik, so that crossfire did paying off. And now 3v5 in the favor of Team High on Life, as they are waiting patiently for the attackers to push, but attackers are not even able to make into the site
30
yet.
seconds
Dino
left.
takes out Ik Extra as well in the middle. The smoke was a bit too late to achieve. There goes the stun. Prophet will be concussed for a while as we see Dino pushing through the smoke. He will be taken out by DIDIS the moment he steps out from the smoke, as we see the 2v4 scenario, but the time is ticking off. They don't have
10
much
seconds
time
left.
to plant the spike. 8 seconds left. They might be now trying to
player
save their
standing.
weapon, but Karthik
Spike
won't
down
allow
mid.
that, as he will be
Satisfying.
taken out by DIDIS. He is traded out by Prophet. The end, but Agent AK will not miss there and will take out the head of Prophet to win this round and make this round in the favor of his team High on Life with a 7-1 score, 6-round lead. Feeling pretty confident at this half of the game, because every plan, every strategy are making. They're playing both the ways. They are at one round they are playing really aggressive, on the other round they are holding crossfire patiently. This is really catching Silvers off guard. They're not able to pinpoint the strategy
Let's
from
make
High
some
on Life.
chaos.
It's been way too variable as of now. We are seeing a beautiful gameplay of Valorant from both the teams. High on Life coming out a bit too sharp as of now. We are seeing a 6-round lead. All of the attackers from Silver are lined up at B main. They will be making their way slowly into the side, as we are seeing some sheriffs on the side of Silvers, but a full buy on the sides of High on Life. Money is
Need that
going
back.
to them. Zeno pushing off pushing or triggering all his smokes and pulls. Spread it across the map. Ik Extra holding that aggressive position yet again. He's been there for like 2 to 3 times in this game.
Out of
There we
charges.
go. He tries to get one shot, but Dino deals the damage. Dino ready with his recon dart. Will manage to clear out the location now. There goes the shock dart. There goes the slow off. The shock dart misses by an inch. Agent AK takes out Bunny, but look at Blinking. Blinking will be taken out by Karthik, but that ultimate was a bit too off. I was worried for Karthik over there because he missed
30
the
seconds
showstopper
left.
shot. That would have been disaster, but he did manage to take blinking out anyways. So now it's a 3v5
Blocking vision.
scenario in the favor of High on Life. Nova will be pretty low, but Zeno takes out a extra.
One
as
enemy
soon as he
remaining.
steps out of the smoke, and with that
Spike
slight
down, B.
vision, TEDx is out as well. So now it's a
10
1v5
seconds
scenario.
Flawless.
And Prophet will only be the one who is surviving, but will be taken out by Zeno. Zeno with a 3k flawless round coming from Team High on Life. Will be having a 7-round lead in the first half of the game. Still 3 rounds to
I
go.
should
Will
probably place some stars in the
Silvers
astral
be able
plane.
to make the wonders
Should
and
do.
get a 8-4 score? As we know, Ascent is a
Let's see
defender-sided
now.
map, so it will be much easier
That
to
should
defend
work.
on this map than to attack. So they might cover up the lead given in here in the first half, but they'll have to stop High on Life on 8 or 9
out
at
of
the
my way.
very
Cannot.
least to cover that lead, because
Flash out!
High on Life are looking really good. The aggression from Karthik in this game, look at him from A shot, he's all over to B Kavi, but this will give up the A. This will give up the site A, so now they have complete control on site A. The spike is planting on A. So now the spike has been planted. Now it's a 5v5 scenario with 4 ultimates ready from the side of Silvers. 1 ultimate will be popped. Jet ready with his dagger. Bunny takes out Hope. Bunny takes out Dino. Zeno will take out Bunny, will take out Bunny as well. So it's a 3v3 scenario, and there goes Breach's ultimate. It will
One
take
enemy
2
remaining.
of the attackers. Karthik takes out both of them. So it's just Ek Extra with his ultimate, ready to defend this spike, but will be taken out by
defend
Agent
this
AK. The
Prizepool.
spike will
We
be
defend
defused.
this reality.
And another round going in the favor of High on Life, giving them an 8-round lead in the first half of this game. Looking pretty confident, I must say. The money on them is now going beyond.
I should place
it can
some
be
astral
saved,
stars
so
in this
they are
reality.
feeling pretty good money-wise. They have the round advantage. Their aim is precise.
Checking the situation.
They are really on a roll today. But on the other hand, Silvers
That'll
are
work.
struggling a bit too much to get that early frags because they are lacking the entry fragging
Revealing area.
in the game so far. As you see, both of the duelists are entering the side together. Bunny will be taking out Zeno as he trades for his Jet. What a stun
Last
by
player
Reach.
standing.
Hope does
Spike
takes out
down.
2 of them, so it's a 1v3 scenario, and Hope will be taken out extra as well. It's a 3k for Hope, and a round going
Last
yet again
round
in the
before the
favor of
switch.
High on Life. It's a 10-1 lead for them, a 9 rounds lead. This will be the last round for the half. Team High on Life already making a statement over here, making this game almost a one-sided match. 9-round lead. Will Silvers be able to make a comeback over here or not? As we are seeing
Hold
Agent
it up.
AK and Karthik yet again ready for that aggressive play over mid. Let's see what they
Satchel
got.
out.
There goes the first satchel, there goes the second satchel. Karthik is already on the backside of the enemy. Dino TV takes out Ek Extra. Karthik takes out Bunny and
Spike
Prophet as
down
well.
A.
This
One
is
enemy
looking way too
remaining.
disastrous. The aggression from High on Life is way too much, and this half will be a way too dominating
Switching
half
sides.
from High on Life. 11-1 is the score, a 10-round lead. Just 2 rounds required to close this map off and make their space confirm in the
1
semi-finals.
second, peeps. I gotta visit the
High on
astral to
Life
place some
really
stars.
looking good at here at the quarterfinals. As we seeing Karthik and Zeno, both of them are on 16 kills and one of them is on 14 kills. They are really popping off heads, especially Karthik with those aggressive satchel plays. After just 2 seconds of the round has been started, he makes himself way into the enemy lines and ready for all the disaster he can cause
Keep
with
them
grenade
calling.
and satchels. He's just playing out of his mind today. Seeing High on Life are scattered throughout the map. 2 of them will be on high mid, as we see 3 of them pushing towards that B main. We have seen the aggressive play from both Karthik and Agent AK won't be showing that much aggression in the attacking part as Hope takes out linking, so that's a man advantage to High on Life. This will give them the site for free, so they will be taking control of the site. There goes the Hope wall for the heaven. Will be broken off instantaneously. As you see, Spike will be planted on side A, so now it's a 4v5 retake in the favor of Team High on Life. We're seeing all of them are stacked up on Garden and 3 of them on the Garden. Bunny does manage to take out Dino. AJ taking it from Prophet, but DIDIS take out Dino, so it's blood splatter all around.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Bunny, but AK Extra takes out Hope and Karthik, so now it's turned down to a 1v1 Agent AK versus AK Extra, but Agent AK coming on top, taking a 3 kill, making a match point for his team High on Life. Just 1 point away for their space into the semi-finals. They will be buying Spectres and the armors. They are ready to roll. They are ready to take this game away. A one-sided victory at the quarterfinals. What a statement from Team High on Life. They came here for a game and they played it so well. As we're seeing a force buy on the side of Silver as well, because they had no option. This is the game point. It's all over. Blinking does manage to take out Hope, so that's a man advantage to them. Now they will have the knowledge, they have the information that it's an A attack, full on A attack, as you see Karthik using the satchel to get behind the enemy line, but the spam on the smoke, Agent AK takes out Blinking, so now man advantage will be nullified as Agent AK takes out Prophet as well. Agent AK doing wonders with that Bulldog. Who would have expected he would have fought, and he is ready with his ultimate, will be using that aggressively. AK Extra does manage to take out Dino and AK both as well. So now
one enemy remaining.
AK Extra takes out Zeno as well. This is not going in the favor of Silvers, and yes indeed it will. Bunny does takes out Karthik at the end, making finally a round coming into the favor of Silvers. That's a 12-2 score. Match point is on the line. Comeback is next to impossible over here, but we will be having our hopes high for Silvers, because what a performance, what a beautiful retake by them. AK Extra and Bunny making their way all across from the enemy lines and giving a fantastic backstab and really unexpected backstab to High on Life, losing their control of the site and hence providing them the round. As we see, weapon wise, both the teams will be going with Spectres, as we're seeing a Bulldog purchased by Bunny. They will be going all out. As we're seeing a hard mid commit by Team High on Life. They will be pushing into the middle, but does DIDIS have any idea of what's coming to him? They will be able to knock off Blinking's position, but Blinking, the dash was a bit too off. Karthik takes out Blinking. Agent AK takes out AK Extra. It's a 3v5 scenario where Agent AK is just ramboing on the A side, finding players, but
Spike
Prophet
down
takes out
A.
2 of them. Hope will be taken out by Hope, so it's a scenario. But he does have that Bulldog. He will to take on someone. He will be taken out by Karthik, so that leaves DIDIS with a 1v3 scenario where Spike will be planted on A side and Karthik does takes out DIDIS, finishing the game with a 3k, and the final score will be 13-2, going into the favor of Team High on Life. High on Life proceeds to semi-finals tomorrow. What a game. What a game, and what a performance by Karthik and Agent AK. Both of them played very aggressively, which caught Silvers off guard. We'll be seeing you for our next match after a short break. Till then, stay tuned. See ya. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final game of our quarterfinals for the day of Valorant of RaptorX eSports Present Valorant Tournament 2021. We are having a beautiful matchup here against NS eSports going against the Volume Zero lineup. The map will be Haven, and NS eSports will be defending on the other side. Volume Zero will be attacking first. Draft wise, we are seeing Sova and Breach, aggressive double initiator lineup on the hand of team NSE Sports, with accompanied by Reina, Astra, and Cypher. On the other side, we are seeing a Killjoy, Phoenix, Omen, Sage, and Raze lineup from Volume Zero, as Heaven is known as for its attacking side. Let's see what Volume Zero can do with this starting half. Both the teams will be fighting for that final spot in the semi-finals, which will be having tomorrow. This is the best of one, so both of the team will be fighting, giving their best to gain that one spot. As the game goes off, we are seeing Volume Zero are stacked up in the middle, making their way to the garage or maybe B site. The Cypher traps has been placed both in the garage and in the B as well. We're seeing Blur Garden side B will be flashing the mid garden, and there we go. Cloaksy flashing in, trying to get his entry back in. Will be spotted by Blur. Blur gets the hit. Will be dropped down to 44 HP. Snipey Aryan throwing in the shock dart. Traxy will take out Noobcat. The Cloaksy Noob will take out Blur, but will be traded out by Traxy.
Spike planted.
Making his way through. Bandit takes Snipey Aryan out as well as Traxy.
One enemy
Double
remaining.
kill for Bandit, but Yanvish coming in and takes out a double kill for himself. Takes out both. There's no one remaining from the attacker side. He will defuse the side. Jaggy coming in with a backstab, and first round will be going into the favor of NS Esports. As we are looking, they are playing cool and collectively taking in the defuse, taking in the retake from the Volume Zero's squad. As we're seeing another round kicks in. Cypher setup will be on that B and garage area where most notorious entrances are made, as we're seeing a full buy.
Yes,
Not a full buy, but a spectre buy from team NSE Sports. On the other hand, Volume Zero will be rocking those pistols accompanied by a ghost on Cloaksy. Let's see, Fallen Angle. He is pushing through the A long. There's a mass rush on A long. Killjoy will be going at A short, but look at the defender there, back up way back. Yanvish will be pushing it, but will be traded out by Cloaksy. Snipey Aryan takes out Bandit, so it's a 2v4 scenario. Snipey Aryan takes out Cloaksy as well. 2v4 scenario in the favor of NSE Sports, as the side control is not yet being gained by Volume Zero. Cloaks hold will be going in that A short area to make an exit from the A side.
One enemy remaining
in this area, but Traxy will not let that happen, as he takes out both of them with his sheriff, both with a wall bang, and another round going in the favor of NSE Sport. Now they will be rocking a bonus round on themselves, as they will be using weapons from the previous round. On the other hand, we'll be seeing a full buy on the side of Volume Zero. There we are seeing some bulldogs as well, as we're seeing a technical pause for some issues overall. As it's looking at the draft wise, we are seeing yet another aggressive lineup for NSE Sport, taking that two initiator instead, trading that one initiator for the cost of one duelist, as they're lacking one duelist. On the other side, there will be two duelists on the side of Volume Zero, accompanied by a controller and two sentinels. Now this might help them while defending, because they are having the double sentinel, Sage and Killjoy for guarding off the three sides. But let me remind you, Heaven is a map where attackers are more favored, so aggressive lineup will be favored, but let's see what Volume Zero can bring out on this map. The first two round has been in the favor of NS Esport, but let's see what they will bring. Meanwhile, I'll remind my audience to please do subscribe the RaptorX Esport YouTube channel, and do join our Discord server for taking the participation in the upcoming giveaways and knowing the information regarding the upcoming tournaments, because believe me guys, there are a lot of tournament and a lot of giveaways coming right at you. All you have to do is join the Discord server and subscribe our YouTube channel. The pause will be lifted off as the round begins. We are seeing a mass rotation into the B side, and that's the large area. Drax takes out Fallen Angel as will be traded out by Bolt. We're seeing a full weaponry on Team Volume Zero. On the other hand, Jaggy with that Phantom Buy will make it worth as he takes out Bandit. The side control will be given to Volume Zero, but the spike has not been planted. Jaggy takes out Clock as well. It's a 1v4 scenario, and Jaggy finishes the round with a 3k. Another round going into the favor of NS Esports, dominating in this early game. They are on a 3-round lead. And money wise they are looking good as well, because now they will be having Phantoms and Bulldogs from that previous round which they won, because Volume Zero put all out on the money. As we're seeing, Volume Zero will be going on Spectres with their abilities as they lost the previous round. So now they are all stacked up on B, but it will be a good watch to see whether they will be able to make that push possible or not. As we see Jackie peeking that aggressive angle, will be able to take out Nukecat. So now it's a man advantage for Team NS Esports, as he will get Tianwish off guard. Fallen Angel with that satchel play will take out Tianwish. So now the man advantage has been even out. Cypher's ultimate is available, but will they able to make the entrance in the side? Blur is ready with his angle aftershock to make an entrance. Will he be able to stop them? And Bandit making his way slowly into the side, but will be taken out by Snipey Aryan. So that's a huge pick off. This will force them to make a rotation on the other half. It's a big deal now, because they are making all the way to C long. Defenders do have an idea, because C is the only side left, but they will wait until they plant the spike and get the information. They will get the information by the spike camp. Jackie already making his way into the site, will sneak off
Spike planted.
that Phoenix position. There goes the cloaks. The molly will stop the defenders to get into the site way fast, as the site control is gained by Volume Zero, but the aggression from Team NS Esports will let them off the site and will get control back. Bolt takes out Draxi, but it's the only man standing against the 3 player of NS Esports. Will be taken out by Blur, and there we go, another round going in the favor of Team NS Esports, as they have in the 4 rounds lead in this half. There's still many halves to go. Can't say a dominating game right now, but as the confidence wise, their confidence is really high. They are feeling really good themselves, because they are with the good weapon, they are with the good money, their aim are precise, they're getting the kills, getting the frags. On the other side, Team Volume Zero might need to reconsider their strategy and their approach towards this game, because as of now the rush has not been working so far. They will be changing their approach as of now. Marshall on Fallen Angel, but will be taken out by Jaggy. There goes the Reyna ultimate. Another Marshall by Bandit. Bandit will take Fallen Angel, but Jaggy gets him off guard. Bandit will be taken out. This Reyna ultimate is really successful for him, as yet another
enemy remaining.
Will take out Proxy move as well. 4k on Reyna. Will he be doing the ace? No, Tianwish denies that ace as he takes down Bolt to end the round. A flawless round coming in the favor of NS Esports. It was a small buy or an eco for Team Volume Zero, but this aggression from Jaggy as Reyna, that ultimate, was really too overwhelming for Team Volume Zero, as they were not able to take him out, but gave away 4 players to them. As we're seeing Jaggy anticipating that now this time there will be a C push, already positioning himself on that C long angle. to push, accompanied by that Breach's flash and Breach's stun. This might prove disastrous. He will spar out Fallen Angel. Pushing that aggressively, and he's blinded. He pushes the counter blind. He saved himself. There goes another blind. He'll have to play safe because he's on 70 HP. None of the players has been taken down so far. He is seeing an aggressive.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Extra Sandwich will be taken out. Noobcat takes out Sandwich. Bandit takes out Blur. Happy Ranger takes out the ultimate form of Closing. But look at Jaggy taking out 2 of the Volume 0's player. Now it's a 2v3 scenario in the favor of NS eSports. Jaggy just popping off people here and there, getting headshots left and right, feeling confident. He will spot out Bandit, but will this be a rotation? Bandit just sweeping in.
Last player
Will
standing.
be in the crosshair for Jaggy. He gets another headshot. Drexy gets the last one, and yet another round going into the favor of NS eSports. This seems to be another one-sided half because NS eSports, they're just wrecking all over Volume 0. Volume 0 is giving them a good
Need a drop.
competition,
Thanks.
I must say, because of that Reyna. Even though anticipating that there will be a mass push on C long, Reyna was not able to push because there was a good hold from Volume 0, but still they are falling apart to the rotations from Team NS eSports. As you see,
Scanning
they are
ahead.
ready with that recon dart to get the knowledge from A long. He will, Fallen Angel will be spotted. There goes
Cutting their
Ray's
vision.
ultimate completely dodged by Jaggy.
Feeling safe.
Will Jaggy be able to
Spike
live here?
down
Sniper
A.
takes down 2
One
Fianls,
enemy remaining.
takes down 2 as well, so it's a 1v4 scenario in the favor of NS eSports. They know the location from Roomcat. He is real low. Will he be able to take out at least one enemy down? No, he won't be able to. Sandwich with a 3k finishing off this round, and 7-0 lead for Team NS eSports. What a dominating game we are seeing. Where
I should play
even
some
if they're
Astro Stars
rushing,
in
even
this
if they're
reality.
scattered all over the map, they're not able to get that entry frag, which they should be able to do because of the two duelists. On the other side, we are seeing really good use of that breach pick, because every time those flash, those stuns, those aftershock is just making the push, making the entry so hard for Volume 0. As we see yet another eco on Volume 0, they're making their way slowly onto the A. Breach and Phoenix both breach with the spike. Meanwhile, rest of the team is just hiding on the back. Jaggy will take out Noobcat. But Bolt walled off himself. Was that a play he expected to do, or was that a mistake? I'm not sure of that, but Jaggy is taking out all
Last
of the
player
teammates. Meanwhile,
standing.
he is trapped behind
Spike
his own
down
wall.
A.
He will be having his ultimate ready, but Bolt, I don't think this was the play he expected to do himself for, but Jaggy will finish it off nevertheless. Jaggy with a 4k. 8-0 is the score. NS eSport dominating Volume 0, not giving away a single inch, not giving away a single entry point.
That
A
goes
flawless
there.
gameplay here by NS
This goes
eSport
here.
so far. We have to see whether Volume 0 will be able to come back from this aggression or not.
Oh, this is
At this point, their money is looking pretty good from the last round. They have an operator on their Omen as well as Fallen Angel, and rest of the guys will be rocking a Vandal. Go off flash, Peach's flash are way too overwhelming. Jaggy will take out Cloxy. The Astra push accompanied by the Reyna flash. At this point, the aggression
Bomb by
from
now.
Team NS eSports from both the angle, the pincer attack. Volume 0 has been trapped from
One
both the
enemy
sides.
remaining.
Jaggy takes out
Spike
three,
down,
Jaggy takes
C.
out Bandit, Sniper
Flawless.
takes out the last one. Another flawless round, and at this point it seems to be a great disaster for Volume 0 as they are not even able to manage to take out a single player from Team NS eSports. And there we go. We are seeing a new tactic from Volume 0 as they have bought 5 judges
That
with
goes there,
full
this goes
armor.
here.
We might be able to see a new tactic over here in this round as they
this isn't that goes there.
seems to be planning to push
This goes here.
the long, a long angle with a judge. So this might be interesting to watch as the round begins. They will all be revealed by that Sova dart.
Deploying
So that's
drone.
unfortunate. There goes the
Enemy
drone.
mark.
It will figure out, it will let him know all of the players are still there to see long. Meanwhile, look
Spike
at
down.
Fianls and Jaggy. They have already managed to cover them up, but the judges at work. They will take out two of the players from NS eSports. Sniper and will take out Bandit, but this judge proving to be good for team volume 0. They will take out two members, but still 3v2 in the favor of NS eSports. NS eSports now backing up a little, will be waiting for them to plant a spike. But at the same time, they will be facing an operator on the hands of Blur, and with that breach is stun, it will be real hard to push that long angle, especially with the operator on his hand. We're seeing Jaggy backing a little back too. He will be waiting for them to make a rotation. Now Jaggy will be moving to that window to make an aggressive peek. On the other hand, Volume 0 still holding that C-long position. Now will be
30
planning
seconds
to
left.
move
One
over
enemy
Jaggy
remaining.
takes out Cloaksy Noob, so it's a 1v3 scenario. He has already spotted Noobcat. They know where Noobcat is. We're seeing Sova moving slowly towards his Sniper and will he be able to kill him, or will the judge will at work? No, the judge will not work at this angle and at this distance. Sniper takes out Noobcat. And I think this was the longest round that lasted, and obvious, but the result will be the same. It will be going into the favor for NS eSports. A good hold by Volume 0 with those judges and with those rush. A good hold by them at C-Long, but unfortunately that didn't work out either. We are seeing still 3 of the players of Volume 0 will be rocking that judge. 2 of them will be buying Spectre. We are seeing a Odin on Draxi, so that's a interesting thing to watch.
Scanning
Maybe
ahead.
Draxi will be holding that deep A position and will be waiting for his team's call for any kind of info or rotation he needs to make. We are seeing all of the Volume 0. They are just getting an angle. And they are just waiting. They're just waiting for them to come in. Attackers might not be aware that there is a slow push coming from attackers as well.
Taking that
So
back.
this might work for Team Volume 0 because the aggressive angle they
Right there.
have been holding might work. Will they pre-fire? Yes, Draxi will pre-fire. Taking out corner angle. That's unfortunate
Spike
for
down,
him.
attacker
And they
spawn.
just manages to take out Draxi, but the damage has already been done. It's a 2v4
One enemy
scenario.
remaining.
Cyanwig will make it 1v4 as he takes out Noobcat, and he
No
takes
wahala.
out Cloak
I
Noob
end
as
the
well. A 3k for Cyanwig. It's another round going in the favor
Last
of
round in
NS
the half.
eSports. A dominant performance, making the round completely one-sided. Not even a single inch has been given to
BYB fam.
Team Volume
Going to
0.
Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
Even the buy on them will be now Spectres and Bulldogs, with accompanied by a judge. They are looking in real trouble. This will be the last round of the
I
half.
am with you.
So whatever the
We
money
are
you
strong.
have will be useful after this round, as the sides will be
Joke's over.
swapped. As we're
You're
seeing
dead.
a mass gathering up at the middle / a shot. Blur track pushing way too aggressively, will take out
Spike down,
Noobcat.
mid.
So that's a huge kill. He is having his ultimate. Will he be using his neural
You
theft
will not
to
kill
check all
my
the
ally.
locations?
Well
Noobcat will
divided.
be revived, but wasn't a good idea because Draxi was right there. Takes out Noobcat once again. Fallen Angel manages to take out Yanvish. So now it's the side position.
One enemy
will be
remaining.
given on to them,
Spike
but
down
Blood takes
A.
out with the collateral damage. Just with the sheriff, he manages to take out 2 of them in 1 bullet, making these go up 2 birds with 1 stone at real. And at the very last, the last thing that should have been happened,
Switching
Cloaksy
sides.
will be
Match
knifed
point.
by Sniperian. A match point coming in for NS eSports, completely dominating the first half, not even given away a single round to Team Volume 0. Now at the match point, Team Volume 0, everything on stake. If
Out
they
of
lose this
charges.
round, it's done for them. And what a performance by NS eSports, making their place
Out of charges.
in the semi-final, making a grand statement that we are coming into the semi-finals with a 13-0, possible 13-0, as we are seeing all of them are stacked up on C short, C long at the C side of the map, moving their way slowly. The Killjoy turret will be destroyed. They
Right
know that there are some people at the C. We are seeing too aggressive push from the Raze and Omen from the A. They are already into
Got the
spawn.
spike.
Noobcat takes out Sandwich, but will be a trade for Bold as he takes out Bold. Dying. Blur takes out Noobcat as well. Now will be taken out
Spike
by
down,
Loxy
C.
Noob. So it's a 3v2 scenario in the favor
One enemy remaining.
of Volume 0, but Volume 0 still in the favor at Bandit takes out Jackie. Will he be able to take one round? Bandit manages to take one round. First pistol of the second half coming into the favor of Team Volume 0. This might seems a bit impossible at this point, but we have seen a team dominating first half. We might see a team dominating second half. Not a big deal. As we're seeing in the second round, they will be buying Spectres with a shield on the other half. They might force buy because they just need one round. Will that be possible? We'll have to see. As we're seeing Phantom on Bandit. He is feeling pretty confident at this point because this is a mass investment. He hasn't bought any of his smoke or his blind. He is going full in with this light armor and a Phantom. As we're seeing Team NSE score all stacked up in B. They will get the side control. As Bolt takes out Draxi, the side control has been denied. Bolt takes out Sandwich as well, so it's good for 2 now.
One enemy remaining.
Cloaky takes
Spike
out
down,
Sanchez
mid.
and Bolt with a 3K will be taken out by Jackie, but Jackie with that Sheriff won't be able to do much as Noobcat takes out Jackie as well. So 2 back-to-back rounds for Team Volume 0. What an incredible turn of events we are witnessing here. We have seen the team dominating first half. We might see it the second half as well. Just the other team is still NS eSports just need that one round to make their way off into the semifinals. On the other hand, it's still a very, very, very long journey. Not impossible journey, but a very long journey for the side of Team Frostic, Team Volume 0. My bad.
Cover going out.
Bandit yet again on a judge. He's ready with his smokes and blinds to blast them off as Fallen Angel going off, taking off Sandwich, but will be traded off by Draxi, who is rocking a judge as well. The smoke, able to take out one. Yes, he is, but will be traded out by Blur. So it's a 3v3 situation. And
Neutralized.
has been pushed way too aggressively. It's a 2v2 scenario. Bolt does manages to take out one player before dying. The Snipey, Aryan, and Draxi versus the rest of the two of Team Volume 0. But Noobcat and Gloxinoob are way off to the A short location. The backstab, will the backstab work? Do they know the location? The gun barrel was
One enemy remaining.
Aryan will know the location. The ammo goes out with 8 HP. Will he able to clutch? He is still safe. I can't believe him. He was shot in the shock dart. But Gloxinoob with full of his HP. He has no idea the spike will be planted on the side B. Draxi with that cam will know that he is not anymore in the side as the first step is been given. To know the location for Gloxinoob and he will
Attackers
be
win.
taken out for Draxi. A 13-2 victory for Team NS eSports will be moving into the semi-finals. The final quarterfinal of the day will be won by NS eSports as Team Volume 0 goes home.
Good game, guys.
Good performance shown by them at the second half, winning the first
Good
two
game,
rounds.
guys,
But
good
what
game.
a dominating
Good
performance shown by NS eSports.
See you
Not
later.
even
Let
given
go,
an
let go,
inch. Beautiful gameplay by Jaggy and beautiful gameplay by Draxi as well. That would be it for today's game.
Raptor.
The quarterfinals ended. We have a 4 semi-finalist team which we will be conducting tomorrow. It will be a best of 3. So stay tuned tomorrow as well from 6 p.m. onwards. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and sayonara.